It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
I'm Lewis.
And this is a Ketchup Packets trailer reaction video. Ooh. We are the Ketchup Packets fellow jackets here to watch the Yellowjackets Season 3 trailer. We just came back to the show recently and finished Season 2. And we were excited that Season 3 is coming. We're going to watch the trailer and get excited more. So watch it with us now. Thanks. Ha! Woo!
Once upon a time, a bunch of teenage girls got stranded in the wilderness and they went completely nuts.
So they don't have a cabin.
Oh, that's Mari on the run!
Oh my god.
I want to hunt Mari! That's Misty's mask, if I remember.
We didn't eat that first.
Oh, they're talking about Mari! I love it!
I want to know what happened out there.
Is Ben with a noose?
No, I think that was like a rabbit trap.
Oh,
could be used for people too.
Oh, I saw the man with no eyes.
Are you hearing this? What is happening?
Someone wants to kill us.
The only people that know about this are either us or dead.
You're not in charge anymore.
Oh, yeah. I was so excited for the wilderness timeline.
Yeah.
Oh. Everything will be okay.
What is Hilary Swank gonna do? What?
Where'd she come from?
I don't know. She's on the side of the road.
Who that?
Is she one of the girls, do you think, or is she somebody new?
Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
I don't see anybody she could be.
I mean, there's still one survivor that we haven't seen yet, right?
I think there might be one or a handful that they haven't given names to, you know? Like, if you get the full count of, like, everybody who's at the circle in the second or third episode, I think there might still be unaccounted for bodies.
Yeah.
But regardless, and there's nobody who's enough of a character that it makes sense to bring into the present, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they might introduce... So we did talk about, sort of, in our discussion of the last episode of Season 2, is that they had to do some shenanigans in order to
behind the scenes problems.
Yes. Write themselves into a spot where they maybe have a jumping off point here. And so, like, introducing a new, kid...
A new survivor?
Yeah, a new survivor that's, you know, because we still are missing one.
We're missing one survivor,
Right.
We know there are 8 at that feast.
You guessed that it was maybe Ben.
I think it's gonna be Ben.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's the most narratively satisfying thing to do. In terms of characters in the past, he's the only one who's interesting to bring into the present now.
Yes. He's the only one who's been developed enough that it won't feel like a...
I also think you can do a very good visual shock reveal of Ben in the present by just cutting to somebody with one leg. You know, you don't need to have anybody say anything. As soon as you show him, you're like, oh, that's Ben. You know,
Right.
So that, you know, it can be powerful, and it's also, you know, we've all been expecting Coach to die since the minute they crashed there. The idea that he makes it all the way out is an interesting subversion of your expectation, especially because he's their enemy now. So the idea that he'd get folded back in and be one of the survivors is interesting.
Yeah, and especially, like, if he makes it back, why didn't he say anything? Why didn't he tell
the tale of what really happened? I mean, because he was participating would be the answer, you know? He's got to eat too.
Yeah.
But, but as the adult, though, he would have more to answer for in terms of what happened out there.
Yeah, but, like, I had my leg amputated, and then I was poisoned, and then...
Right,
well, I mean, but how much of that...
I lost a lot of my agency in this situation.
The question we still don't have answered, I guess, is what tale did they tell when they were like she was Shauna when she was talking to Jessica Roberts in season 1 was so vague about what the commonly known story is.
I forget what it is, but it's like we
starved and scavenged and prayed for 19 months.
Yeah, okay.
Which very rehearsed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, so within the trailer, I think it was Misty said, like, no, the only people who know about this are us or dead.
And that was Van.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Van
saying
okay.
That, yeah.
And so, like, is there one of them that sort of
that they think died?
Is dead because they like, you know, they're there's a very good chance that once you get out of this situation, you're like, not only do I not want to be a part of this, I never ever want to see these people ever again.
Right.
And like, I don't want to be part of this story, like witness protection time.
So
like,
here's a thought that just occurred to me there. Could it be Hilary Swank is another one of the girls, the last survivor, maybe a character who they didn't show us much in the first 2 seasons. They'll build her up in this season and it'll be Hilary Swank or something. And those are the 8 survivors, but then Ben did last in the wilderness in wherever he's hiding, and he is an X-Factor who's come back to get them now. Maybe because he tried to kill them when he set the cabin on fire, he failed. Maybe, you know, they just said someone's trying to kill us. Maybe that's how you bring Ben back, and he's here in the present trying to hunt them.
That's like a stretch.
Wait, this show is ridiculous. It's schlocky as hell already.
Yes, but like the one-legged man surviving in the wilderness for years, getting himself out.
Well, no, his friend, Javi's friend. What the hell is down there? We don't know what we're dealing with.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, the
Who
other
put the
option
symbols in the
is
forest?
it's actually like witch magic time. Like, do we want to go down that? Is that what we're doing instead? I think that the threat of the real story coming out and like where is the last person that is a survivor that they've never mentioned?
Yeah,
you know, that they've just sort of like, they've never, if it was Ben, you would think that may have come up in conversation between all of them.
The fact they haven't talked about this person.
Yeah, it's like maybe they, you know, maybe they unalived themselves shortly after, and that's just not part of the story that they really tell anymore.
Yeah.
They were always kind of in the background. They were never like, all of the main girls were like making decisions. They were like, you know, doing stuff. They were like the core in the group. I don't know. It literally could be anything. We just watched the trailer, man.
But the one thing I'm disappointed that trailer doesn't show is any more of the third timeline that we got a little glimpse of at the beginning of season 2, the rescue timeline. Yeah. I want more of that soon. We gotta get that, you know? So give us more rescue stuff.
But I think that, like, maybe in that rescue stuff, it'd be hard, like, if they're kind of hiding who this 8th survivor would be.
Well, no, but they can reveal that then. They can reveal that.
Not in the trailer. I don't want to see that in the trailer.
That's what I'm saying. I think you're either going to be pleasantly surprised or extremely disappointed that they don't get back to that. But like, if they're not gonna clarify that they're telling us who the 8th person is, or the last survivor, the 8th survivor is in the trailer, and then we have to know that information in order to even address they immediately got rescued, where like what happened immediately afterwards.
That's true.
Yeah, dude, there's plenty of like places they could go in this without having to push the adult storyline like that much further. We kind of talked about like they need to
figure out what they're doing with that, or wrap it up.
Yeah, is there a reason? Like, do we know for sure that Mari doesn't make it? We saw her being chased.
Saw her being hunted there. She just better not. That's like
the
reason Mari.
Her.
I will be angry. And I don't think Hilary Swank could play Mari, so I don't think that's who that is. But maybe she's not a survivor. We don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've rambled about Yellowjackets trailer long enough. I think let's wrap it. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
That's it for this one. Watch Yellowjackets season 3 with us. Coming next month. I'm Sean.
Nate.
Lewis.
Catch our packets.